Eighth question, if cos alpha by cos beta is equal to m and cos alpha by sin beta is equal to n, then prove that m square plus n square into cos square beta is equal to n square. So first take your LHS. Your LHS value is m square plus n square into cos square beta, and they have given m value as cos alpha by cos beta. So when you square it, you will get cos square alpha by cos square beta plus n square value will be cos square alpha by sin square beta into cos square beta. First we'll solve the bracket terms. So when you cross multiply, you will get sin square beta cos square alpha plus cos square alpha cos square beta divided by denominator value will be cos square beta into sin square beta into cos square beta, and cos square beta you can cancel, and if you look at the numerator, you can see cos square alpha is common in both the terms. So take cos square alpha outside, you will get sin square beta plus cos square beta divided by sin square beta is equal to cos square alpha. Sin square beta plus cos square beta value is 1. So cos square alpha divided by sin square beta. So the same thing you can write it as cos alpha by sin beta the whole square, and we know that n value is nothing but cos alpha by sin beta, so which is nothing but n square. So you got your RHS, hence proved. If cot theta plus tan theta is equal to x and secant theta minus cos theta is equal to y, then prove that x square y to the power 2 by 3 minus xy square to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 1. So first take your x value, that is x is equal to cot theta plus tan theta. So cot theta you can write it as cos theta by sin theta, plus similarly tan can be written as sin theta by cos theta. So cross multiply, you will get cos square theta plus sin square theta divided by sin theta cos theta. So sin square theta plus cos square theta value is 1. So 1 divided by sin theta cos theta. So this is your x value. Similarly, we'll take our y value. So y is equal to secant theta minus cos theta. So secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta minus cos theta, which is equal to, when you cross multiply, you will get 1 minus cos square theta divided by cos theta, and 1 minus cos square theta value is sin square theta by cos theta. So this is your y value. So when you look at our LHS, we have x square y and xy square term. So first we will solve for x square y. So after simplifying, our x value is nothing but 1 by sin theta cos theta. So when you square it, you will get 1 by sin square theta cos square theta into, after simplifying, y value is sin square theta by cos theta, and here sin square theta and sin square theta will get cancelled. So we will be left with 1 by cos cube theta. So similarly we'll find x y square. So x term is 1 by sin theta cos theta into y square term will be sin power 4 theta minus cos square theta. Here you can cancel sin theta and sin theta. So if you cancel one sin theta here, you will be left with sin cube theta. Sin cube theta divided by cos cube theta. From our LHS, you need the value of x square y to the power 2 by 3. So you got x square y value to be 1 by cos cube theta. So 2 the power 2 by 3. So 1 power 2 by 3 you will get 1 as it is, and cos power 3 theta to the power 2 by 3 you will get cos square theta. So similarly we'll find xy square to the power 2 by 3 is equal to sin cube theta divided by cos cube theta to the power 2 by 3. So sin 3 into 2 by 3 theta. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So we'll be left with sin square theta. So similarly the denominator cos 3 into 2 by 3 theta. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So we'll have cos square theta. So substitute all the values in your LHS. So LHS is equal to, for the first term we got 1 by cos square theta minus the second term value is sin square theta by cos square theta. So bases are same, so you can write it as 1 minus sin square theta by cos square theta, and we know that 1 minus sin square theta value is cos square theta. So cos square theta by cos square theta will get cancelled, so you will get 1, so which is nothing but your RHS.